What it is, what it be like, good people? It's your boy DJ.
And I'm Rell, a.k.a. I didn't think of anything, so we're just going to keep on getting into this show.
And we are the NASHy Boyz.
Yeah!
First of all, happy 4th of July to everybody out there. We should be out here at somebody's barbecue, but here we are at my house recording this nonsense podcast again.
Because we care about you.
Episode 38.
You got it right this time.
Episode 38.
I remember she knew it last time. Shouts out to Jarvis. I'm not going to forget. Happy 4th, brother.
You two should just make out at this point. All right, so
that's my guy.
Speaking of 4th of July, it occurred to me today that I have never celebrated the 4th of July in my entire life.
Explain yourself.
Well, all right. So in my family, you know, it's my granddad's birthday on the 4th of July. So growing up, like as a kid, we always had a party on the 4th of July. You know, as black people, everybody showed up in their red, white, and blue outfits. You know, the uncles had the red, white, and or blue washcloth in the back pocket.
Just to let you know.
Always matched the hat with the jorts on, because what else would it be? And the Nike Cortez, because that's what
why not? You know what I'm saying?
And so growing up as a kid, it was never, ever about America. Like, not even one time. Like, we never talked about America. It was just an excuse to cook out, and it was my granddad's birthday.
I will also say, I've celebrated the 4th, but I don't think we talked about America either. We were just...
Yeah, no, it had nothing to do with America.
Yeah.
It was just an excuse to like barbecue and play with fireworks, most of which were illegal. I've seen multiple people get set on fire at my granddad's birthday. And speaking of which, shout out to my granddad for being one of the first people to traumatize me. I still have PTSD from this. This was probably 2001, something like that. You know, we had his birthday party at my parents' house. Yeah. Everybody was over at my house. At this point, I didn't live with my parents. Wait, no. 2001, I did still live with my parents. All right, so I did live there. But everybody was kind of clearing out, you know, how they do at cookouts, and everybody's taking a plate, you know, getting food for like the next 3 days. And then my granddad was still driving at the time. He was probably like 70, 71. And then right before everybody was ready to leave, he just goes, all right, I'm going to go ahead and take your grandma home and show her how good my Viagra works. I'm like, Granddad, what are you doing? And like, so at that time, I would have been like 16, probably 16 or 17. It had never once occurred to me that like my grandparents had sex.
No.
And like as soon as he said that, I started like sizing them up because my granddad's like 6'1", my grandma's like 5'9".
Oh.
And I'm just like, yo, granddad.
Oh, Shack Attack. No.
Yo, I kind of wanted to fight him. I'm not even gonna lie.
That makes me think, because as a kid, your grandparents are just too nice. It's like they moved on past that point where they just are fucking.
Oh, it was so upsetting me because I'm like, y'all still fucking? Yeah. Apparently he is, so that's cool.
Yeah, and then Viagra.
Shout out to my granddad, still hanging in there at the ripe old age of, I want to say 95. So
shout
out to you.
Shout out.
I'm going to be sick of this earth way before I get to 95. So, you know,
man, what? Well, it's already on fire. Well, at least the ocean is.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Mexico and that pipeline that's on fire. Did not know water could catch fire, but apparently it can.
No, boy, no.
Hey, that's what capitalism looks like, y'all.
Hey.
But speaking of capitalism, let's talk about your man, Kodak Black, the Haitian sensation.
Son.
Throwing 100 grand in the water.
Yeah, he was getting a little wild. 100 grand, son.
Yo, I can't.
I'm not saying you can buy everything in the world with 100 grand because you cannot.
And I feel like I'm at a good place in my life. Like I feel like I've accomplished a lot of goals. If 100 grand goes in the water, I'm diving in after personally.
Yes, I'm telling you right now, there's like a very short limit of what I will throw in the ocean, and it's like 20 cents. Because that's probably as high as I go when it comes to the ocean.
No. I mean, I got like 10 I could burn, and I'm good. 100 grand? I don't think so.
Is that better? Test. Okay. No, yeah, that's a lot. Can you hit that link real quick? Because some funny things going on this little link. There's a reason I picked the HNHH.
For those of you not watching on YouTube.
Right there.
By the way, like, share, subscribe, whatever that shit that happens with the YouTube algorithm, do that.
Please.
But if you can't see it, Law's pulling up a Pornhub link involving a young man that looks like Kodak Black. Okay, Rell, take it away.
Let me do this. I'm going to read it word for word.
Oh, okay, this should be good. God. Kodak's a gentleman.
Come on, guys.
Go ahead.
I am a
practice
genius.
makes perfect. Go
not
ahead.
Not you. I mean, his writing.
Yeah, I'm already perfect. Oh, yeah, what he says.
About his reading out loud.
Oh, okay. I was trying to let you off the hook.
Yo, we need to get this equality popping so I can start punching girls up. You talking shit to me, son. No, I'm playing. Kodak Black threw $100,000 of cash into the ocean Tuesday night. In a video uploaded to social media, fans online were outraged to see the exuberant amount of wealth thrown away. And here we go. Here's the quote from Mr. Kodak, which also has a lot of exclamation points that you're not going to get from me reading it.
A lot of exclamation points.
Also, I'm gonna read it as he wrote it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna use his voice, but just this is what you get.
I mean, none of us can use his voice.
Yeah. And want to see you. I broke you off when them fuck niggas wouldn't give you a dime. I ain't owe you shit, nigga. I just wanted to see you shine.
That's all he wanted.
Yep. He captioned the video. You ain't never gave me shit, nigga. I had my own grind.
All right, so let's go ahead and pause it right there. The gentleman he's talking about is his artist.
Yep.
Who he gets a percentage of his income. So didn't his artist give him shit? Yeah. I guess that's why I'm confused.
I don't understand this at all.
If I'm signed to you and just me making any type of music that generates any type of income, gets you some money.
What's the problem?
Didn't I make you something?
Yeah. What's the problem here?
Like, you didn't owe me because you getting a cut off my money off the top.
Exactly.
Like, what are you talking about? I feel like Kodak doesn't understand the contract that he had this dude sign.
I feel like there's a lot of stuff in the world Kodak doesn't understand.
A lot.
The guy is funny, though. I'll give him that for sure.
Why did he throw it in there to make a point?
So, okay. So he was making a point because the artist whose name I can't remember, who looks like every other new artist out of Florida, basically said that Kodak wasn't giving him like the proper amount of money. Like that, basically Kodak owed him money.
Yes.
And he's also, I believe, going to jail.
Yes.
And Kodak was just basically saying, like, I don't owe you shit.
Yes.
Like, you didn't, he was basically saying, like, you didn't make me no money, I don't owe you shit, and I'm gonna throw away, I guess, this $100,000 that you didn't make for me as a way to prove a point. I don't know, he's not smart. No. That's really the point here.
And it gets a little deeper, slightly, but not really. But I'm gonna tell you what happened after this little story, because I found that out earlier today. A day later, Kodak uploaded a video of himself clogging a toilet with $100 bills, appearing to total $1,000. They just made up that number. They don't know. Because that's only $100 bills.
I feel like it would probably take more than that to clog the
toilet. I put a lot of toilet tissue in there, so you're going to take more.
Oh, no, I done bombed some toilets. It takes more than 10 pieces of paper to clog it.
Maybe 50s. We got someone said, we got to stop giving some of these dumbass rappers a platform and money. Kodak is Haitian, and his country has been going through numerous problems for decades. Imagine what his own country could have done with $100,000.
I mean, they're not wrong.
They're not wrong. That's a good point. But I will say, this man turned back the next day and gave out AC units to, I am not very familiar with the Miami area. It's in the other link, but you don't have to go to it.
It wasn't Miami. It was Pompano.
Pompano.
That's where he's from.
Oh, Pompano. Okay, I just assumed.
But here's the part where I feel like the internet got to shut the fuck up. You don't get to tell me what to do with my money.
That's also true. Because if I throw them at strippers, if I throw them at sharks, my money.
If I buy a $100,000 car, you're going to be on the gram sucking my dick. So what are we talking about?
Also true.
Whether I throw it away, whether I buy a car, whether I buy, hookers and blow. Like, it's my $100,000. Like, shut up.
Also, like that people always say, well, you could have gave it to people. You could give it some charity. How much are you donating?
Right. Also, you could have blown me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what's the difference?
Yeah. I'm sure you don't make as much as Kodak, but I'm sure you have some extra cash laying around.
People on the internet got the answers for everybody's life except their own.
Facts.
Always.
Facts.
People, it's so crazy to me. It's like, on 4th of July, America was started for freedom of religion in particular. But in general, overall freedom to be able to say, do, feel whatever you want. But Americans love to tell other people what to do.
We've been slowly losing more and more of those freedoms.
And I mean, I swear this is not a right-wing podcast. We're not going to get into losing freedoms today. But
this is not a right-wing podcast, but I also have to say this.
Some right-wing shit. Go ahead.
No, I thought I'd never say this.
Right-wing shit. Go ahead.
Yo, but just being on Twitter, the left has to calm the fuck down.
Look, I told you you was going to say some right-wing shit.
That ain't right-wing. That's real shit.
Didn't I tell you? Look,
that is, yo, son.
Republican Rell, right here. Go ahead. Finish your point.
I am far from Republican. But
bro, need some more Republican shit. Go ahead.
But bullshit is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And some of these things
are
going on.
Tell me about cancel culture?
It has.
Come on, Republican Rell, get to it.
You know what? Y'all try to put me in a hole every episode. We're gonna keep on. You know what? You know who needs to be back in the hole? Let's get to Bill Cosby, guys. Let's talk about real.
I was just about to say. See, that's a beautiful segue.
F-R-E-E free.
Let's talk about freedom.
Well, let's talk about the worst person to get out.
Okay. So before I say what I have to say about Bill Cosby, how do you feel about them setting your man free?
Well, once I found out why they set him free, I understand, because nothing makes sense in this world. Oh, I don't know what that is. You can just tap that little horizontal line right there.
I don't know, kind of like it.
No, I'm talking about the big. Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, you can keep that.
All right,
I did that
that's what she said.
But I like it, so I can see it now.
So I want to go a couple different ways with the Bill Cosby topic. I don't want to get super serious, but before I give my take, how do you feel about them setting Bill Cosby free in specific? Before I get to my general point.
This nigga gonna die soon anyway. I don't see him enjoying his life in or out of prison. But, I mean, as far as me caring, I mean, I don't care about Bill Cosby, you know, so if he's out or in.
I mean,
I do care about his victims, though.
That's what. Look at you. He can't stop laughing because he's lying. All right, so here's my take on it, right? So I'm that nerd who actually goes and like reads the court documents. Like, so I don't just accept like what they say on the news or
I understand why he's out.
See on social media.
Yeah, I understand why he's out.
I went and read the transcript from his deposition. So it's from 2005. I'll keep it short. But basically,
damn, it's been going on that long.
Yeah, well, so it hasn't been going on that long, but he gave a deposition. All right, let me back up. I'll tell y'all the whole story. So if anybody who doesn't know. All right, so there were women accusing Bill Cosby of sexual assault as far back as like 2003, 2004, as far as officially filing some type of, court documents. They were suing him in civil court. For anybody who doesn't know, the burden of proof in civil court is different from criminal court, all right?
That's a fact.
So he was being sued civilly. And basically, the prosecutor made an agreement with him basically saying, if you give a deposition in the civil trial, we will give you immunity to criminal charges. Now, obviously, immunity to criminal charges means you can't go to jail for none of this shit. Right. The only thing that can happen in civil court is you get a judgment against you for X amount of dollars. So he gives a deposition. In the deposition, the prosecutor asked, did you buy or did you get prescriptions of Quaaludes specifically to give them to women you want to have sex with? He says yes. Then she asked, did you give them to any of the women without their knowledge? And his lawyer cuts her off and does not let him answer that question. So he admits, I got these drugs specifically to give to women I want to bone. But never said he gave it to them without their knowledge. Now, he does also say in the deposition that one of the accusers in particular that he definitely had sex with, he definitely gave her Quaaludes, but he said it was consensual. So, having said that, those are the only like actual facts in the case. Right. And the problem to me is, unless you have a rape kit or something on video, rape is like next to impossible to do. It's hard. It ultimately is going to be he said, she said. Who do you like more as a person? Does the victim seem more sympathetic? Does the person being accused seem like maybe somebody you like and maybe you think he didn't do it? Right. You're never going to know for sure. Like you can't look at somebody and just know like you're a rapist or you're not.
Some people.
Well, some people are leaning more towards rapists, but I'm just saying you don't know for certain. Yeah. And so it's funny to me the way people seem to have these passionate opinions. It's like you don't know shit. Like he was accused of something. Now we know some nasty, weird shit went on, but none of us can say he was definitely raping these women. I'm not saying he should get off either. I'm just saying there's not enough evidence to have a passionate opinion one way or the other.
Well, is it he offered the Quaalude? Was it just to have a good time and maybe not?
I don't think he offered.
He said no. He said he was trying to fuck. He said for certain.
So he gave it to them. Like this is for maybe.
So that's the other thing.
I don't think that's legally
in a deposition
stated.
He only gets to answer the question that was asked. Like he doesn't really get to expound. So she just said, "Did you specifically get these Quaaludes to give them to women to have sex with them?" He says yes. The question of consensual or not, as far as giving them the drugs, was never answered in the deposition. Like it's nowhere in there. So that's what I'm saying. Based on that, like I don't have enough evidence to say whatever. Like he speaks about a couple victims in particular, and he says that he just thought they were starstruck and wanted to fuck him because he's Bill Cosby. Yeah. Whether or not that's true, I don't fucking know. So that's what I'm saying. Like I can't be upset that he's free or be happy that he's free. Like, honestly, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand why he's out, so I don't really know the whole story, but I do know why he's out. That's just as far as law goes. People find loopholes or whatever.
But that's the thing though. It's not a loophole.
No.
They made an agreement that you can't go to jail.
I'm not even talking about just his situation. I'm saying there's gonna be ways. So whether something happened or not, like if I kill someone later on today, I'm not gonna do that. But just say if it happened,
he's definitely gonna do that.
And there's just not, and it definitely happens. It's not gonna happen, but if it definitely did, but and there's a case, there's no concrete evidence for me. I'm getting off. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean it didn't happen.
That's the thing, though.
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying whatever they say he did. I'm not saying he did or didn't, but they don't have the proof.
I'm saying there's no way to know whether or not he actually committed that crime, because when you have people talking about rape, as soon as the man says, "Well, yeah, we definitely had sex," well, then how are you going to prove it? Again, without a rape kit or video. Like, I say it was consensual, you say it wasn't.
Yeah, unfortunately.
The difference between a date rape and raping someone.
I mean...
Unfortunately, it's hard to prove rape. That's a real unfortunate thing.
I feel like on the one hand, when we say believe victims, to me, that means fully investigate any accusations. Mm-hmm. But as far as me feeling like Bill Cosby's a piece of shit, he needs to be under the jail, like, I don't know. Like, but everybody seems to have this like passionate opinion, and it gets deeper because for a lot of black people, Bill Cosby is like the new OJ. Yeah. It's like, yeah, you know he did it, but it's like in a lot of black people's minds, it's another black dude like, free. Yeah, exactly. It's the system trying to take down another powerful black man because he was about to buy NBC, which is not true. No. Y'all gotta stop doing that stupid shit. Also, he was not buying NBC.
I do want to say, which I appreciate you saying it is, I don't know, which people just have a hard time doing. If you, in anything, if you don't know, you don't have to have a side. You don't have to go this way. You don't have to go that way. Just right now, I don't know. Until I get more information, I'll go with it.
Exactly.
So, I don't know.
And that's the thing to me. It's just like in the bigger picture, it's like everybody wants to have a passionate opinion when they really don't know shit. Yeah. And like it's so many people I've seen running with like these edited like cutouts of the transcript. It's like, yo, if you actually read the document, none of that shit you just put on Instagram is actually in the transcript. Yep. Like you run around with some edited bullshit.
I could be wrong now. Like even today, I'm not gonna bring up the story because we have other things to talk about. But I saw on Twitter today people like mad at Rachel Nichols about the video. Did you hear that?
About what video?
It was basically like they were trying to make it seem like she was trying to stop Maria Taylor from shining on ESPN.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me.
Who are these people? Just for
ESPN personalities. Mm-hmm. Rachel Nichols is a white lady who does like NBA The Jump. She's been there for a while. Maria Taylor's another awesome person. She does football, basketball, everything. But there's this video. We don't have to get into it. I don't want to.
You already started it.
Yeah.
Well, I remember exactly.
Like, I don't mean to bring this up. And brought it up.
Well, in the video, she's talking to her producers and somehow it's being recorded. And basically what it is Rachel trying to protect her position at NBA, at the Jump, for the most part. She doesn't want that spot taken. Right. So they were trying to send her, it was like during the bubble.
Together?
Right. They're trying to send her to the bubble to like basically be like the sideline reporter. Mm-hmm. But she felt while she was doing that, Maria Taylor's gonna come in at the Jump and like basically do her job. And this is where I think Rachel fucked up because she was like, I understand y'all struggling with diversity and all this stuff, but you're not gonna do this to me and all that stuff. So I basically saw it as her. I basically saw it as her just trying to protect her own job, which she did the shitty way, not as a fuck black people thing. You know what I'm saying?
Malicious way.
Yeah,
but she definitely meant it in a malicious way. Speaking of which. Have y'all heard about Susie Colbert, who she was on ESPN on like Monday Night Football?
She be sucking them things.
So there's a book. It's called It's called like The Coolest Guys in the Room or some shit like that. But it's a memoir that Keith Olbermann did about like the years he was at ESPN, mm-hmm. and apparently Susie was in there wilding. So apparently Susie wanted to get the gig on Monday Night Football, which is obviously like a prestigious job, national audience every Monday night. Cool, I understand why you want that job. So apparently, she was fucking around with one of the producers. And she was like, yo, I love you. I want to be with you. I don't want no other dick for the rest of my life. But I need this job on Monday Night Football. Leave your family for me.
Please tell me you were just joking when she said, I don't want any other dick for the rest of my life.
No, I mean, I just, in my mind.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a like, that's a wild quote.
How else do you get that man to leave his whole family for?
Yeah, but never.
All his shit away.
I never want to hear that.
The man had a wife for 20 years and 4 kids. She was like, leave your family for me. And so during the process of all this, he gets her the job on Monday Night Football because he's one of the like executive producers, helps make a lot of decisions. Boom, she gets the job. Then he comes back like a week later, like, Susie, I finally did it. I told that bitch off. I left my family. Now we can be together. and then, according to the book, direct quote from Susie, what'd you do that for?
He was a sucker.
And then she immediately ice grilled him, broke up with him, kept the job. Because she had already been introduced like on the national show as one of the new anchors on
Can you get a round of applause for
Susie? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Please.
Susie Colbert, a.k.a. the Scam Guy. Speaking of scams, there's a gentleman who is near and dear to my heart who is now broken, disheveled, and looking for meaning in the darkness.
I know exactly who you're talking
about. One Scott Pippen, formerly of the Chicago Bulls.
Scottie Pips.
He's got a book coming out, and he chose violence.
I don't want to hear any of this.
So for anybody who doesn't know, your man Scott I'm never calling him Scottie again. First, every picture I see of him while he's doing this press tour for his book, he looks like his life is in shambles. And like he's giving you that like uneasy smile, like everything is fine, everything is fine, everything is fine. When like the whole house in the background is on fire behind him.
Yes. You know what it reminds me of?
What's that?
I'm pretty sure a lot of guys can relate. You ever just like your girl like dump you or something?
And you like dumped.
All right,
never that.
Well, you know, trash over here. And you try to
can't relate.
You try to floss a little bit on social media, like you killing it and having a good time.
Oh, but really you crying every night?
That was him when he's sitting in the fucking restaurant with a cigar. First of all, in his dark ass restaurant, just chilling.
Solo.
Yeah. And then not only that, on top of him, over him was a TV with ESPN on, like showing one of his quotes and people like talking shit about him. I'm just like, this fucking guy.
I mean, if I'm
are you unbothered, sir?
If I'm being transparent, that's how I was after that raggedy bitch Lucretia took advantage of me on MySpace. So still, fuck Lucretia.
Fuck you, Lucretia.
OG listeners will know the story of me and Lucretia on MySpace and the Victoria's Secret gift. But anyway, so Scottie Pippen, whose life is in shambles because Future took his wife, Larsa Pippen, used her up, and then gave her back to the streets.
Hey, Future.
Now she's out here messing with other rappers.
Yep.
So he's got a book coming out because he's sick of Michael Jordan's shit and he's not going to take it anymore. He wants some shine. And in the book, he says, Phil Jackson, that white man y'all love so much, racist. Didn't drop the play for me at the end of the game, racist.
Must be racist because he didn't let you take the last shot.
Didn't want me to get paid, racist.
You know who I feel like would have called him out by now because they talk? Shaq would have said something by now. Kobe would have said something.
I mean, I don't know. So let's put it like this. On the one hand, Phil Jackson, could he be racist?
Yes.
Maybe. I don't fucking know. I don't keep up with Phil Jackson's life. He's living out there somewhere in Wyoming with his rickety ass bones. He's basically in a wheelchair. He might be racist.
Yeah.
But the evidence Scottie Pippen gave of he didn't drop the last play for me, sir, that doesn't make him racist. That's not how racism. Scottie, do you know what racism is? No, Scottie has to know what racism is. He's from like the Arkansas to Alabama. Oh, Arkansas.
Arkansas, yeah.
He knows what racism. He knows real racism.
You're from Arkansas. You know racism.
He knows some racism.
Actually, it was on I think Vice. The voted the most racist town is in Arkansas. So he definitely knows. Yeah.
Surprise.
What else do they have going on?
Honestly, I was surprised it wasn't Mississippi because I've been.
No,
There's
a lot of black folk in Mississippi.
Yeah, there's a lot of black folks everywhere. There's racism.
Yeah, that's how racism works. It's like if you ever been to Mississippi, like even if you go to like the capital in like Jackson, Mississippi, it's still like 1972 over there.
The shit doesn't look.
It's like we just got the right.
Yeah, it looks like you're back in times. Like
it just
does the internet really exist? Like where am I?
It's one of those places. It's brown.
It's one of those places that just like stood still. Like it just time stood still. It's
For a while I thought about that with Chattanooga, but Chattanooga is like pretty cool now. So
I haven't seen. So obviously I haven't seen every city in Tennessee, but I haven't seen anything that's like Mississippi.
No.
Mississippi is just like what's that movie?
Deliverance?
Not Deliverance. What's the movie with Samuel L. Jackson?
The Hills Have Eyes.
Time to Kill.
Oh, Time to Kill.
Yeah,
yes, they deserve to die.
Like that right
and
now.
I hope they burn in hell.
Yes, exactly that. That's exactly what Mississippi looks like in 2021.
It does.
It's bad. So it's like Tunica borders Memphis, right?
Yeah, it's close. It's close.
So you're
Shout
driving
out to gambling addiction.
Yeah.
So you drive out of Memphis and you go into Mississippi, and it's completely different.
The streets change.
It's everything is like you got Tennessee, you got some greenery, and then you go across the state border, and it's like it's flat, it's brown.
Even plants don't want to thrive, and it's
like,
warmer.
I was like, is there any greens here?
Yeah. Mississippi is just like a weird place. Like it's, how can I put this? Like if you were gonna film like a horror movie where a black man is on a road trip and is terrified to stop for gas, you gotta film it in Mississippi.
Their biggest college mascot is the Rebels. Like, what are you talking about?
Yo, Mississippi stays on that racism shit. But wait, okay, all right. Let's go back to Scottie Pippen. All right.
We were good on stay on topic. I want to stay on topic.
I mean, this is not what they're listening for.
Yeah, that's boring.
All right, so Scottie Pippen saying, Phil Jackson's racist, going on, like I said, this media tour talking about it. I mean, is saying Phil Jackson is racist, do you really think that's going to get him back hot again? Like, Larsa's not coming back because you said Phil was a racist.
No.
So what's really the point? That's what I'm trying to understand. Like,
what I think he's trying to do is, right now, there's two things that is just terrible to be called. One is racist. Two, Is Donald Trump? No, is homophobic. Those two things you don't want to be called right now. I mean, you don't want to be those either. They're terrible things. But I'm saying like,
just don't get called.
But to be accused of these things is really bad. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I get, but I'm saying, why are you attacking Phil Jackson?
That's why
he's in the middle of Wyoming somewhere, ain't bothering nobody.
How do you sway public opinion? If I say this guy was a racist, now people are my side. I mean, it's not gonna work that way because we see how desperate you are.
But that's the thing, though. I feel like most people will listen to Scottie like, man, Scottie, shut the fuck up.
Yes, but I don't think he's aware of that.
I mean, maybe, but you think Future got him down bad like that?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
Shout out to Larsa, I guess. I just to me,
I
don't see the point.
You think he was like going down, just mumbling on her while he was on Larsa?
He definitely doesn't text Larsa back.
Absolutely.
Like, he goes like weeks between responding to her text messages.
Yeah, because wasn't she still trying to reach out to him? He was like,
yeah, he was like, I'm good, love, enjoy.
Yeah, I'm good. Come on.
All right, so wait. Speaking of sports, let's talk about a super fire scam that's going on right now. I respect it, but a scam nonetheless. What? Let's talk about your boy Carl Nassib.
Oh, okay.
Why do dudes love to come out as gay when their career is on the ropes?
I've had thoughts, and apparently you had
thoughts about coming out?
No.
All right, you got to be more specific, my boy.
Coming out with my idea of what the scam could be, and I feel like you had the same idea, so you can roll with it.
You think I'm over here running gay scams?
Hell yeah.
Shout out to me because I would. If the bag is right, I'm gay as hell. No, but it's just always funny to me how like dudes who gotten cut a few times, their roster spots looking kind of iffy. Now it's like, guys, I don't know if you know this, but I love dick.
Yep.
I don't know if you know. I'm living my truth.
I'm not gonna lie. That was the first thing I thought. I was like, what? I mean, shouts out to him for doing that. It's very brave in this environment, I guess.
Real brave to keep.
However, if I'm about to get cut and I'm making a pretty decent check, you can't cut the gay guy.
No, you can't.
I'm saying
that is the scam.
Yeah.
And what's crazy to me was, and this is maybe just me being cynical, but they said he had the #1 selling jersey like since he made that announcement.
He did.
Do you think it's actual people buying Carl Nassib jerseys or like companies buying up the jerseys just to make it #1? Because I don't know nobody with a Carl Nassib jersey.
It's kind of weird to be buying a bunch of jerseys anyway, but first of all, was he?
I feel like this whole thing.
Funny enough, he's a defensive end, but isn't it kind of weird? Not a lot of DEs sell jerseys really, unless you like JJ Watt or somebody.
I mean, that's pretty much it. And even he's like a D tackle, and
he's
like a
superstar.
superstar.
Yeah.
And well, I guess that's the weird thing to me. It's like, yo, if you want me to focus on your play and the merits of how good your game is, you know, how quickly you get to the quarterback, how you stuff the run, why are you telling me you're gay? Because
he wants people to feel comfortable when they want.
Hey, he didn't want people to feel comfortable before he got cut 3 times?
No, absolutely not.
And that's what's always weird to me. It's like, players who suck coming out as gay, like, what is that really doing for the gay community?
You gotta do it on top of your game.
No pun intended?
No pun intended, so actually.
He could be a bottom or, wait, what's the word?
I couldn't take credit for that.
He could be a verse?
Tight end?
No. I mean, I don't know how loose his booty is at this point. Which is like a slur my uncle used to use, but not like for gay. It would be like for girls, like loose booty ass girls. We were talking about like a promiscuous. You never heard that before?
Loose booty ass?
That's how you refer to promiscuous.
No.
Like he wouldn't call them hoes.
The one where people always like high school burning, it was always dick in the booty ass. It was always dick in the booty ass.
Loose women.
Always dick in the booty ass.
That's how he would talk about loose women. Loose booty ass girls. I don't know.
We say like the words. We wouldn't say anything.
Carl Nassib. So this is definitely a scam.
Yes.
Shout out to him. He's probably like neck deep in dick at this point. No, I'm sure his DMs is going crazy.
I'm sure he's a very faithful guy.
And here's what's crazy is I thought he was gay like 4 years ago. Swear to God. Because all right,
was he the math guy on Hard Knocks?
No. I don't think he was ever on Hard Knocks because he played for the Browns.
I think he was on Hard Knocks, son. Yeah, with the Browns.
Oh, but he got cut that year.
No, but you know they do it preseason though.
Yeah, okay.
And he was the one like doing the.
Yeah, but his future value of money shit, that calculation.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. No, it's terrible.
He was wrong.
But that was him.
Like, no, you're not going to invest $10 today and then it turns to $1 million. That's not how that works, Carl. But I knew he was gay like 4 years ago because now try to follow me. If you listen to another podcast called The Brilliant Idiots,
yep, I sure
Charlemagne the God is on that show.
Oh, Paige.
Right. So Charlemagne's assistant, or I guess used to be his assistant,
she still
is best friends with Carl Nassib. And if you looked at her Instagram at the time, which I did, they had mad photos together. All of that shit looked like gay bestie to me. Like every time. Like every time. Like the way he held her, the way he put his arm around her, it was just like, Carl, we know you're gay.
Yo.
And it was just like a little joke I made at the time.
Yeah.
Come to find out.
No, it's funny you say that because I've heard more about that story. Andrew Schultz said he brought it up, and he said back then Paige would complain that he never wanted to have sex.
I wonder why, Carl. I wonder why.
Well, he did want to have sex, just not with her. That's
Right.
no big deal.
He wanted to have sex with Andrew or Charlamagne.
But hold on. If we're gonna stay on Pride Week, we gotta bring up.
It's not Pride Week.
Oh,
Pride was last month.
okay.
Keep up with your
not a week
LGBTQ
either,
community.
It's 4th of July. That's right.
Hey, it's every day to me.
It's fireworks.
Well, go ahead. Be
The
homophobic.
4th is pretty gay. We gotta talk about Lil Nas X, man.
Which, honestly, Lil Nas X is just a troll to me. It's
Exactly.
more gay scams.
Please
That's
go
the
to
theme of the
this.
day. Another gay scam.
But I think it's like actually just him. It's
He is a gay scammer.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's hit this up. So did you see what I don't watch the BET Awards. I haven't watched it since probably 2008.
Wait, time out. First of all, this headline on the screen, can you scroll back up a little bit, La? Says Lil Nas X responds to Benzino's remark.
That's what I want to get to. That's what I want to get to. That's what I want to get to. All right. Let's see. Just right. Hold on. Yeah, right. Just a little bit more. Can you take off that ad, please, at the bottom?
Yo, shout out to
You're
Lil
so
Nas
good
X.
at
His trainers, his abs is popping. I can't even front.
Hey, he ripped. So anyway, let's go ahead and just
Ain't
get to.
seen a car, but
Let's just get to what Benzino said.
All right, go ahead.
For the 98% of you who don't know who Benzino was, he was the one of the owners of The Source magazine.
Like, if you don't know who Benzino is, you don't know what The Source magazine is.
The Source magazine was also a hip hop magazine that was very popular in the 90s for sure. Because if your album got 5 mics in The Source,
It was lit.
that was a classic album, right? Also, Benzino also had a beef with Eminem, which he was destroyed in. And by him being destroyed, I mean Benzino was destroyed. But anyway, here's a quote from. First of all, before I read this quote, let me tell you what we're talking about. Lil Nas X performed at the BET Awards, and while on stage, he started making out with dudes because that's what gay people do when they perform. Sometimes kiss dudes.
I mean, but real quick, if I'm into dudes, why wouldn't I want to have like a 3-way on stage?
You know what I'm saying? You can pull it off.
Like why not?
And it's an award show. What's gayer than an award show?
Very few things.
Exactly.
A wedding, maybe? Baby shower?
You see a wedding?
That's just like a very short list.
Well, they have good food at weddings.
Shout out to the
They
guys.
might have good
Love
food
y'all.
awards. Yeah, shout out to them. This is what Benzino says. That shit BET pulled yesterday was lame, ASF, as fuck. Benzino wrote in the caption for the post. It was too uncomfortable, too irresponsible, too forced, and too irrelevant to the awards. Homie ain't even hot like that. First of all, when has Benzino been hot?
I mean, he had that one song. It was like throw the party, rock the party,
Yeah.
sip Bacardi, and something.
Again, never
it wasn't
hot.
that good, but for like a month and a half, that was my shit.
Maybe a month.
MP3 was going crazy. And
What? He says, homie ain't even hot like that for music anymore anyway. It's a shame what all this is coming to. I think he meant had. I wish I had the backing to bring the Source Awards back. Because it'd just be dudes.
So you broke now.
Yeah.
Was the
That's all,
takeaway
basically.
from all that. Was Benzino ain't got no money.
So, Lil Nas X responded in a tweet. You can go back up. You can go back up. He said, I'm sorry, but the thought of niggas sitting their kids down in the living room and telling them gay people exist is so hilarious to me. Which it is. Because I keep hearing this argument that, like, my kids don't need to see this. Yo, if your son was going to kiss some dudes in the future, that was going to happen regardless if he saw Lil Nas X performing or not. I
mean, that shit is first of all, fuck Benzino.
Yeah.
Not so much because of this, but just his general lifestyle. Fuck Benzino.
Straight up.
He's like 5'4" with no neck. Is clearly on HGH and wants me to think he just does a lot of sit-ups. Fuck you, Benzino. But the Lil Nas X shit, it's like, had it been, let's say it was Future kissing Larsa Pippen on stage.
No big deal.
Benzino would have been like, yes, queen, yes.
Yeah. That's
but
the problem, yeah.
Because it's two dudes, like, my kids don't need to see this. Now, if you had just said this when it was a man and a woman, be like, hey, look, this was too much. I didn't like it. Cool. But does anybody here believe Benzino would have said that if it was a man and a woman kissing? No. Benzino's a dumbass.
And this is months after they just did fucking WAP in like the Grammys or something.
Right. And Benzino had nothing to say.
Ass all over the place, which I'm not complaining about, clearly. But I'm just saying he didn't say anything.
But I also don't care about this little Nas X thing either. Like,
it's not a big deal.
People pick and choose weird times when they just don't know how to change the channel on television.
It's shit that they don't agree with, they're uncomfortable with, they don't want you to see this.
Well, but the thing I don't get is he said it was too uncomfortable and too irresponsible. Uncomfortable for you?
Exactly.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people who didn't have a problem with it. And it's like, all right, so it's too irresponsible. Irresponsible how? You don't want kids to know that there's gay dudes out there?
Exactly.
That kiss other gay dudes? Like, I don't...
It's not a crime to be gay. I don't understand, like, what's the big deal?
And that's the deeper, darker conversation they don't want to have.
Yeah.
There's a lot of black people who love to discriminate about people being gay. Like, oh, don't paint us all with a broad brush. You know, black people are not a monolith, blah, 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 blah.
While eating shrimp po' boys, which I don't think you're supposed to be eating shrimp.
I mean, wait, what?
What?
Isn't it like right there where you in the Bible you can't?
Oh, okay. So you took the leap that I wasn't taking. I wasn't going to the Bible. But yes, the Bible does say you're not supposed to eat shellfish.
No, I'm saying for the people who try to use like religion as an excuse.
I'm just saying there's plenty of black people who don't want to be discriminated against, who love to discriminate against gay people.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just like, yo, do you not see the hypocrisy in the shit you're saying?
Right.
Like,
we not
like
do the same thing.
Basically, all of my uncles are Benzino, just so we clear. I'm not acting like I'm better than them.
Yeah. We know these. We know people like this.
Like, all of my uncles are Benzino. Yeah. Like, they just can't fathom the idea of, like, being gay. When a couple of them have gay sons. So I don't, you can't understand being gay?
My thought is, like, if it doesn't, I'm pretty sure I've said this a few times on here. If it doesn't affect you, if it doesn't hurt anyone, it's not harming you, why do you care?
Because people love to be in other people's business.
Facts, because they don't have any...
Like, social media makes everybody feel like their fucking opinion matters.
That's true.
It's ironic that we're saying this on a podcast, but fuck your opinion.
Fuck your opinion.
Nobody cares.
Ours is important, because we record it.
Yeah, Jarvis cares.
Jarvis cares.
Yeah, kiss my ass. That's Audience of one.
Yeah, I mean?
He's our ride or die.
You feel me?
It's weird coming off the gay stuff that we're talking about Jarvis. But,
hey,
speaking of pride, it is Disability Pride Month.
Stop. Oh, you fixed it.
I did.
Oh, thank you.
Fix what?
Because at first you had Pride Disability Month.
No. I got it right the second time around.
All right, fair. All right.
I'm only slightly dyslexic.
I changed it because I had a feeling that you were going to see it exactly for what it was.
All right, so
Pride Disability.
Disability Pride Month.
Yes.
Now, shout out to all the handicapped people out there. Don't have no beef with y'all.
This will be the slowest 5K.
Still don't understand why y'all get to park like right at the front of the store, but that's a whole other thing.
We already had an episode about that.
Okay, but
I'm saying I agree with the people who are right.
It's a good comeback.
All right. So y'all don't have to come out on this ledge with me, but Disability Pride Month.
I agree with what I agree with.
How proud should I be of a disability? Like, it's literally called a disability. Like, functionally, there's a thing I can't do. Why am I proud of that? Not even being funny.
All right. So no.
It is part of a
pride's the wrong. It should be disability appreciation. No, I don't appreciate it. It should be Disability We See You Month.
Awareness
month.
Okay, I'm proud to have no legs. How did that help me?
Yeah, pride though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is it? Because pride to me sounds like I'm trying to show this thing off.
I have to tell this story because this is exactly what it makes me think of.
All right.
So in middle school, I went to Neely's Bend Middle School. Shouts out to the Golden Beavers. Yes, they were the Golden Beavers. So it was only 7th and 8th grade back then in middle school. So we had 7 gold, 7 white. That will separate you in that. Like, you're like the honor roll, you were in 7 gold. You're like the regular students, they were 7 white. 8 gold, 8 white. So we'll just go.
What?
I think what he's saying is kids were classified based on whether or not you were like in honors or not.
Yes.
So if you were gold, you're in honors.
Yes.
White if you're not.
How do you not get that?
I do, but I didn't.
Anyway, let me tell you.
No, it's a weird class system that at school. But
we would literally just go down the hallways, you know what I'm saying, represent like 7 gold, 8 white, whatever. Gang shit, because we're black. And the funniest thing was, every now and then, you'll get those group of students coming down the hallway, resource.
Let the record show, I have nothing to do with his imitation of a mentally handicapped child. Once again, a mentally handicapped child.
They will represent. So that's disability pride, son. Like, you gotta represent.
This is not mental. This is like physical disability, I believe.
No, it's all disability.
All disability.
All disability. That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, so you can't do math. Like, why should you be proud about that? Like, I don't understand.
Oh.
Anybody? Anybody?
See?
Wait. There was the guy who looked at the skyline of New York City for like 3 seconds and then drew it out. Like, that's pretty good. He had autism.
But being able to draw that is not the disability. For Pride Disability or Disability Pride Month, he'd be screaming, I'm autistic, I'm on the spectrum.
Yeah.
What is he proud of?
Just be a part of something. So I don't know.
I think the term should be awareness.
Being a part of
but
It should be awareness. Pride is
I
ridiculous.
think it's because like the whole new this segment or whatever you want to call it, the diversity and inclusion thing that's coming.
That's
It's like participation trophies.
Well,
so it's called they're ableist. So
Okay,
like
I'm
you
saying
want to
what
go
it is.
against
No, I'm
the
saying what it
ableist,
is.
the ageist, and like try to include everyone.
No, you want to know
So-
what? You know what? You want to know the exact reason Disability Pride Month exists?
I didn't know this until
One
was
word.
a thing till now.
Capitalism. It's a way to make money. That's all it is.
Somebody, but I'm trying to understand who's making money. Somebody selling T-shirts?
Yes,
Somebody have a
anybody.
website getting money
It's
off
just
clicks?
another way-
I don't understand.
For companies to look better about themselves.
What color is your ribbon?
Look, wait.
I heard about it at work, but anyway.
Let's just say Esso gas station wants to come back. Hey, we support Disability Pride Month. Oh, now you're trying to look good. It's for
But I
public
mean,
relations to look.
What isn't ADA for?
Wait,
Just law.
What is that? Is that the Dentist Association?
I thought it was the American Dental Association.
Ha! You're the dumb one now, not me.
It's like the disabled. So ADA regulations. So you have to have like a ramp. They cater to policies.
Oh
for
wait,
your company.
that's the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Yes, or whatever.
Okay, no,
The
but
act.
but ADA is on my toothbrush. That's why I was saying
Yeah, I was
American
like,
Dental
what?
Association. Okay,
They got these dumbass niggas making my
so much
toothbrush?
more. It makes so much more
Okay,
sense.
I
I'm
couldn't
joking,
remember the
I'm joking.
acronym. I was like, it's ADA, but
Well, but here's the thing. All right, so we talk about inclusion. This is some other shit I probably shouldn't say. All right, so at the Tzatziki's in Hermitage, it's off of Lebanon Pike. I want to say they have.
That's very
a-
specific.
You notice how much they hate black people, son?
Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, no, we're gonna
They
come
give
back.
them 31 days. We still just got 28, son.
Hold on. Right, even the retards get the extra 3. All
I
right.
didn't say
So
that was I never said that.
okay, then I won't tell my story about Tzatziki's.
No, please tell the
We will
story.
move on.
No, all right, retard. You go.
Okay, all right.
we'll refrain from ever saying retards again.
I didn't say that.
I won't refer.
I said with a T at the
On the
end.
podcast,
I said
anyways.
sweet tart.
Sweet tarts.
Yeah.
Sweethearts?
Like that's all. What did y'all say?
Wait, you use that in place of the R word? You say sweet tarts?
No, I was just talking about candy. What are we talking about? I never would say. I said the S word.
All right, yo, let's just move on.
Can I get this story at least after the show?
Yes, obviously.
All right,
yes.
thank
and
you.
I'll tell you also. I'm gonna tell you about the
We
shit
just
that
lost
happened at
our one
Target.
viewer.
Oh
All
boy,
right.
Tar J.
Jarvis is okay with retard. I see what Jarvis posts on Instagram.
Yeah, this shit's private. I don't even know what he posts like.
Anyway, all right. So wait, how are we doing on time?
They're fine. We have
Okay.
15 minutes.
All right, so let's switch gears.
We are nasty.
Let's talk about ultimate diarrhea. So, is either of you familiar with what happened with ultimate diarrhea?
I don't
If
think
you're
I
talking about the
wanna
game show,
know.
I do. If not, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, it's a game show. It's called
Yes.
Ultimate Slip and Slide.
Yes.
Diarrhea?
Yes.
He said
No.
game show.
All right, so it's a game show called Ultimate Slip and Slide. I honestly don't really understand how it works. I just saw there was a giant slip and slide. There were some celebrities. There were some regular ass people.
Yep.
But there
And
was
in
some
between.
type of like stomach bug that broke out, like with the whole production
Yeah.
staff, the host, the contestants, everything. They were all shitting their
Everybody
brains
had
out
the
to
shits.
the point where they had to stop production of the show.
Yeah.
Like the show had to end
Yeah.
because everybody was peeing out their butts.
Yes.
So they were already in the middle of production, and then
So-
everyone got a bug?
So they had shot most of the show. They had not shot the final 2 episodes. As I understand it, some type of like tournament shit happening with the slip and slide.
It's a tournament shit, all right.
Everybody had diarrhea so bad that they had to shut down production of the show, and now they're not sure how to film the last 2 episodes.
Whoever that catering company is.
Because some of the
I don't know.
people who were on the show were like, "We're not coming back. Like we can't trust y'all. Like you can't ever serve me food again."
Ah, shit.
Who was a catering company?
I don't know. I don't know.
Release
I know.
that?
I know all that shit falls under like craft services, but I don't know who the specific like local company was. I'm sure they're fighting like hell to keep their name out the papers.
Probably.
But, yeah. Apparently,
Dude, bro.
everybody had the shits for like a week and a half.
That's
So-
a long ass time. That's dehydration at its finest.
Oh yeah. I mean, have y'all ever had food poisoning?
That's a disability, son.
I don't think I've ever had, well,
Yes, I have.
true food
I have-
poisoning.
no,
I've had
Wendy's-
bad
No.
reaction.
I'm
Wendy's
talking-
got me.
Hold up. I'm talking about that food poisoning where like you are throwing up and you're having diarrhea and like you don't know what's about to happen, so you like laying on the couch near the bathroom, but you also got a bucket in case you got to throw up.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
food poisoning. I've had that.
Yeah, me
I've
too.
never had that.
When it happened to the Wendy's in Murfreesboro off Memorial.
Is that a specific location?
Yes, I do. Haven't been back since.
Oh,
Take it back
It
at it.
happened to me at McDonald's on 67th Avenue and like 110th Street in
That's
Miami. I
awesome.
want to say, but
That's
anyway.
not in Nashville, so.
So
The fact is, people don't forget.
I know it was that McDonald's because that day was my birthday. So as a kid, on my birthday, my parents would let me eat whatever I wanted all day long. So for breakfast, I was like, yo, I want McDonald's. I want a sausage biscuit, 2 hash browns. Then at that time, McDonald's had just come out with a delectable delight called the Chicken Selects. So the chicken nuggets at the time,
remember those.
Right, chicken nuggets at the time
tenders.
were just like, who knows what. It wasn't really like white meat, dark meat.
It was pink slime.
Some random animal. So then they came out with Chicken Selects, which were like the tenders with the all white meat. You could tell it was actual chicken breast. I was like, yo, let me get that new for my birthday lunch.
Select.
So I went to McDonald's for lunch, and guess what else I got? The bucket of fries.
Oh, shit.
It was a good day until the next morning. Son, when I tell you I was pissing out of my anus, it was crazy, and it was hot. It was terrible. That's what food is like. And at one point, I'm there, just, get my back blown out, and then I just throw up right through the floor. It's like the worst experience of my entire life. And I had food poisoning for like a week. You want to guess how much weight I lost that week?
10 pounds.
I lost 11 pounds that week. And my mom kept me on the Gatorade and the salty and some ginger ale, because black people think ginger ale fixes everything with your stomach. But that was a terrible experience.
Anytime my stomach was hurting, my parents eat some pickles.
That's weird.
Granted, it didn't help. Maybe the vinegar in it. Or a lot of times it did help.
Or my grandma, who is straight out the farm, if she had something wrong with your stomach, she would be like, oh, drink some castor oil. Oh. Here's the thing about castor oil.
It's like oil.
Castor oil will get your stomach right, but you have like loose farts for like some undetermined period of time. Oh. Like, you definitely going to think you just have a regular fart, and then next thing you know, you got oil in your underwear. So shout out to my grandma. And she had this other medicine. It was called Father John's that looked like...
I'm not taking something called Father
John's. Have you ever seen like in a Disney movie where there's a witch and they got some shit like bubbling in a cauldron? Yeah. That's what Father John's looks like. And it tastes worse.
You got shit out the cauldron, my G.
But I'm be honest, Father John's will get you right.
Hey, shout out to Father John's.
It tasted like poison, but
it probably was.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to Google Father John's later.
Yo, shout out to medicine. I'm going to tell you, to this day, Tums still just keeps me in the game.
I carry Tums in my purse.
Straight up.
What's up with y'all stomachs?
Bruh. My shit's whack.
As soon as I hit like 28,
Bro, 28, Jesus Christ.
I've been eating like, majority of my life I was eating like shit, so now it's catching up to me. Now I remember in homeroom, Indy was being, in Mr. Green class, I just kept farting. He's like, Terrell, come up here. So I go up there, he just gives me a handful of Tums. So I just go back to my desk.
Texas roll. What's wrong with you, boy?
Dumbass kid.
But that reminds me of, I'll tell a quick story about that time I peed on myself in school.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you when I started.
So this was probably, I think I was in 10th grade.
Yeah. I
would have been like 14 at the time, I want to say. Yeah, it's probably like 14. So anyway, this was during that like weird time when like teachers didn't want to let you go to the bathroom. Mm-hmm. Like, no matter how bad you got to pee, no, you can't go to the bathroom. And then like you needed a hall pass and shit to like go pee.
What am I gonna do?
It's like what type of prison camp?
Yeah, is there one downtown? I don't have anything.
Like if I don't want to car, if I don't want to learn, I can do that just as effectively in the back of the classroom as I can in the hallway. Like if I don't want to listen to you, it doesn't matter that I'm physically in this class. But anyway, so it was getting to the end of the period. I had to pee. And you know me, when I gotta go, I gotta go. Ain't no like holding this.
Like I'm using the restroom.
So I'm like, his name. What was his name? I don't remember his name. Might have been Mr. Lieber. Might have been. Anyway, so also fuck you, Mr. Lieber.
Sounds like a jerk ass dude.
So
dick in a booty ass.
Booty ass Mr. Lieber. All right, so I'm like, I gotta go. He was like, no, you can't go. Daniel, sit down. I'm like, I gotta go. He's like, sit down. I'm like, okay. So then eventually I got up, and it was probably like 2 minutes till the period ended. So I start inching towards the door. I'm like, I'm about to piss.
That's the worst.
My fucking self. I was like, I gotta pee. So it was like 1 minute left, and then I hit that juncture where it was like the point of no return, where I'm like, the piss is coming. I'm gonna have to make the best of this shit. So we were in the portables. Did y'all have portables in high school?
Yep, absolutely.
All right, so I was in one of the portables. So even if I got out the portable, it was kind of a hike to the bathroom because there was no bathrooms outside of the portables. Yeah. So I was like, okay, think, Daniel, think. I was like, all right, it's a minute left. I was like, fuck this dude. So I go out the door, and on the outside of the portable was a ramp that like led to the ground. So I turned. So it was a ramp, and it had like a rail. Smart. So I turned and like faced the rail, which was facing like the parking lot at the school. I was like, all right, I'm gonna stand right here and finish this piss. So I stood there and peed. I was like, because I can't be running around. I was like, there's no kids out here right now. I can pee out here without being seen.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, I'm gonna let this pee finish. And like I had on some baggy ass like Mark Echo jeans. So the pee,
of course,
the pee is just coming out the bottom of the jeans. Like, if you look close, you could see it coming out at the bottom, like by my seat. All right, so I'm standing there. I'm like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I'm trying to like push it out because I knew there was only a minute left in the class.
Yeah. And
so boom, I finished peeing. I was like, all right, wasn't that bad. Look down. So I happened to have on blue jeans that day. Huge piss stain, like from the zipper to the ground and a little bit on my shoe. Pee everywhere. I was like, okay, think. At this point, you probably got 15 seconds before everybody comes outside and sees that you pissed yourself. Do something. I was like, I'm not gonna kill myself, so I gotta figure something out. Because
not an option.
I couldn't have come back to school if they knew I had pissed all over
No,
myself.
you gotta get home.
It would have been the end of my whole life.
Yeah.
I made too many jokes about too many people who didn't have a good comeback at the time that they could not see me.
You do beat themselves, yeah.
So, what was my genius idea? My jeans were so baggy, I pulled the front, folded them over, and then just put my legs real close together. So I don't care how funny you thought I was walking, you wasn't gonna see this pee. So I had it folded over and I just walked with like my legs tight. It was only like one period I want to say left in the day.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, if I sit in the back, don't get too close to nobody. They won't smell the pee. I'll make it to the bus and I'm home free.
Bruh.
So I had it folded over. In the next class, there was this girl I liked who, for whatever reason, like that was the day
she wanted to talk to you. Yeah, that's how it always works.
Tiffany, like, no, Tiffany can't talk right now. Hey, no, stay over there.
Nah.
Say, hey, I see you. I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow. I'm trying to really focus on this work right now. I can't do this with you right now.
I'm kind of pissed right now.
And then like I was just in the back of class by myself, and my friends were like, "Yo, why are you sitting by? Hey,
don't worry about that.
I just need a little me time. It's cool. It's just absence makes the heart grow fonder. I'm hollering at you tomorrow though. I got you." And so I just did that shit for like the whole last period. And then I just like shuffled real quick to get on the bus, sat in the back of the bus. I was home free. I used to sleep on the bus on the ride home anyway.
Yeah.
Because my particular route, like I lived probably like 35, 40 minutes away from my school. So there was only like, I don't know, 10 kids on my bus that went to where I lived.
Good.
So I would usually get a whole row to myself anyway, put my headphones on. I was like, look at me. I done beat the system.
Yep.
Home free.
You smooth as hell.
Then the next day I came to school, I was like, somebody must have seen that I pissed on myself. So I went around trying to say hello to like everybody I knew.
Yeah. See their reactions were. Yeah.
I was like, these niggas don't know I pissed myself.
I did this. Yeah.
They don't know. I'm that dude. I peed on myself and don't none of y'all know.
Come see me.
Hey, shout out to me.
Bro, two things.
I don't know where I was going with that story.
One, two things. I want to get to my shark story real fast. But first, before that, just you talk about like keeping your pants like that. I remember, again in middle school, my parents used to give me the tightest of pants. And I don't know if you know this, but back then, baggy was the way to go. So you want to be baggy. Mine were not. So I would like sit in my chair with a straight leg to make the bottom of my pants touch my shoes, because otherwise they were coming straight up.
In the high waters?
High waters.
Straight flooding in school.
With a cool ass Tommy Hilfiger jacket.
That's a big no-no. High waters.
But anyway, let me get to the shark thing, because this is really quick and embarrassing. So back in my Shakari Richardson days, I used to run track. So
with a long orange weave?
Without the weave, or the nails, or the vagina.
The eyelashes?
Or the eyelashes. Well, I have some long eyelashes, so maybe the eyelashes.
Look at him trying to make me look at his eyes.
Hey, I'm batting them bitches. No, so we had a track meet at this school called White's Creek. And we were warming up, and we were working on coming out of the blocks. So we were all in like a single file line. You get up, you sit in the blocks, coach will like blow a whistle, whatever, you come out fast as you can. And then you run and get back in line and do it again. So it's my turn. I get set in the blocks. And when I get up, like when I come up, like getting ready to take off, I decide I need to fart. Okay. So I take off, fart, which quickly turns into a shark immediately. So I start running, and I never get back in line. I just keep running.
Should have got those Tums on you.
Yep. I was running. I looked over in the parking lot, and I saw my mom parking. So I just ran straight to her car. And luckily, for some odd reason,
and mom, we out.
Yo, she had, nope.
Practice over.
Nope.
Did it go through the pants or whatever you were
It
wearing?
didn't.
Okay.
I was like, hey, do you have any towels with you? And she popped the trunk, had some towels. First time I did a track meet commando, and it worked. But the whole time in the stands, I kept like leaning forward, like with my head between my legs, trying to see if I could smell anything, make sure I was good.
Yo, hey, it would be embarrassing. It would have been track meet over for me.
And them track shorts were shorts, so I was worried that something might just pop out
there in the coochie cutters.
Back then, wasn't a lot to pop out. I mean, now it ain't a lot to pop out, but back then, definitely wasn't a lot to pop out. So, but I didn't want it to happen. My bad. I'm saying, Yo, shouts out to Body Functions.
Hey, remind me another time to tell you about that other time I pissed on myself. Strange times, man.
Strange times.
All right. So on that note, let's talk about. Is there anything we gotta talk about?
No, but I do want to.
Episode 38 is
we're not to get deep into it, but I do want to mention, just because Opryland was very important to my childhood, that Nashville is getting another theme park called Storyville Gardens. It's supposed to start in 2025, I believe.
I thought it was 2022. I saw.
That's next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna open up a?
No, like start.
No, it'll be open in
I thought
2025.
you meant it was gonna start.
Oh no, I thought it was supposed to be open in 2022.
Bruh, they don't even have a spot for it yet.
No,
I didn't read the story.
Oh yeah.
No. Clicking on links and reading.
They're trying to start construction on it, but
where are they supposed to put it at?
That's what they're looking for.
We're about to get super Nashville specific.
It's either between 100 to 1,000 acres. I think it's supposed to be 100 acres, I believe.
So they're going out to like Franklin or something? Thompson
They didn't say the greater Nashville area.
Oh, so Murfreesboro.
No, probably not. Allison?
No room. Maybe.
It ain't
probably Spring Hillish between. I don't know. Anyway,
being like Smyrna or something dumb.
Anyway, it's also like.
Shout out to Smyrna.
I think it's gonna be a cool theme park, but it's also a very lame idea.
Because it's all about books?
Yes, it's to promote reading with kids. Now, as a kid...
Wait, talk about, look at the shit he thinks is lame. Promoting reading amongst kids. That's lame.
Listen, all right, no shit. You went there a bunch. You're from Florida. If you knew Disney World was there to promote education, it ain't as fun anymore. Because you just think, y'all just trying to trick me, son.
I mean,
reading is important. Reading is fun, the mental. I understand that.
A lot of it's about books, too.
Yes, but it's not...
Fantastical world.
Their fucking, like, main reason is
to cater to children.
Look at him. The children are the future. What are you talking about?
No, I want kids to read.
See, this is what happens when you go to Metro. He can't read, so he doesn't want to promote it.
Shout out to Nashville Public Schools.
I don't want a theme park. As a kid, I wouldn't want a theme park dedicated to reading. However, with that being said, the whole setup sounds kind of dope, though.
So do you like museums?
I love museums.
But that's looking, not reading. You know, he's not.
I love reading.
Literacy is not like his thing.
I'm a big reader, people. Okay?
If they've listened to the podcast before, they know he's not a big reader.
False. You know, I just say anything. Look, so the setup to it is basically there's gonna be like an American section, an African section, an Asian section, European section, and all like old like folklore, I guess, from those areas. It sounds kind of dope.
Interesting.
What do you say?
Segregation.
It's true.
That's what it sounds like to me.
They didn't say South America.
I mean, they don't want you teaching critical race theory either. So I mean, this feels like part of like a master plan.
Hey man. I mean, that's Bible World. That place sounds wild.
Wait, is that a real theme park?
It's in Orlando.
But I'm from Florida. What am I saying? I've definitely seen Bible World before.
Are you even from Florida, son?
I'm gonna keep it real.
I'm starting to think you from Arkansas.
Keep it real. The Bible deserves better, if we being honest.
It does. There's some dope ass stories in the Bible.
Right. Have y'all been to Bible World?
I'm not. Why would I go?
It's basically like
it's literally close to Universal Studios.
It's basically like if It's a Small World was like a whole theme park. Like it's basically all that.
So it's just nonstop singing.
It's just nonsense, is what it is.
Oh.
It's a lot of shitty animatronics, basically. Like don't go to Bible World. Just save your money. Go to Legoland instead.
I didn't go to Disneyland though. I do want to check out the Star Wars shit and the Avengers Academy. We're way off.
I've been to the Star Wars one. Not as cool as you think. Like it's a lot of cool like photo opportunities, but like the rides themselves, But anyway. All right, before we get out of here, let's talk real quick about the GOAT, T-Pain.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, T-Pain says that Usher told him that basically he fucked up music for real singers.
Yeah, and he took that personally.
And anybody who knows about auto-tune knows that basically all it does is you sing in whatever pitch, and it can correct it to whatever pitch that it's supposed to be for the song, whether it's like E flat, C sharp, like whatever. But if you can't sing at all, it does not fix your voice. Like it doesn't. And because I can't sing, and I had the I Am T-Pain app, still couldn't sing.
So I can sing.
You think you can sing?
I mean, I got an auto-tune thing. I didn't sound bad.
It's weird how we're supposed to be talking about T-Pain and like helping like build him up, and you want to take the opportunity to tell us how good of a singer you are. But that's fine. Go ahead.
He's T-Pain. I'm T-Healing.
Do you want? This is why he's not head writer for the podcast. Do you want to sing a little ditty? You want to sing us out this week?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll take a request.
Go ahead, and don't you dare edit this out. Go ahead.
All right, let's go. All right.
What's the outro gonna be for this week?
Let's go with some Drew Hill.
All right, go ahead. Somebody sleeping in your bed. Hit it.
Or
how do you start your love?
Why are you looking at me? I don't know.
These are the times.
Go ahead.
These are the times.
No, sing into the mic. You said. Excuse me. Wait. You said I can sing.
Here we go. God knows that you're a sexy thing. It's taking everything in me. Come on, son. What are you talking about? See me or don't get seen. I do this.
Just to be clear,
you know what I'm saying? NASHy gang all day 615.
You said you didn't need the auto-tune. Just checking. Just making sure
I didn't need no auto-tune, son.
Just making sure I heard correctly personally.
I'm gonna put a warning at the beginning of this episode for the ladies to please sit on the towel. All right, let's wrap this thing up. Let's wrap this up, please.
On that note, because, I mean, what else can be said at this point? Ladies, you probably changed underwear a couple times by now.
From shitting on yourself.
There was a lot of bodily functions in this episode.
It's a lot of bodily functions going on.
So, shout out to the first time and last time listeners.
Yeah, for sure.
We appreciate every one of y'all.
We really do, man.
This has been episode 38, and we'll catch y'all later.
Hey, happy 4th.
All right. I wanted to add a special kind of nod to, since it's Independence Day. And most Americans born and raised here in this nation don't know a lot about it.
Oh God, we're about to look dumb.
And so, and my parents took the test, so to become citizens, you had to take a Civics Naturalization Test.
You don't even know what it's called.
I forgot what it was called. It's like a naturalization test.
Yeah, okay.
But anyways, so we're gonna play a trivia game. See how well you remember your history.
These fellas don't run, so.
And
you know what I mean?
Like a lot of people, because they have all the immigrants who want to be American citizen.
Yep,
have to
come
take
on
this
over.
test, which a lot of people who are born here do not know.
I don't know if this is a spoiler alert, but there's a lot of stupid people born here. So.
That's also true. So.
And I ain't one of them.
Let's see. So I'm gonna read a question and how this is gonna work. Whoever wants to answer first, say their name in the mic.
Okay.
And then you get a point.
Say my own name.
Say your own name.
Okay.
So do I say...
Don't say Lucy.
So I do say Terrell, bing, or bing, Terrell.
Or just say Terrell.
Okay.
And raise your hand for just my visual effects. So who goes up first?
Okay.
All right.
It's like Family Feud.
I don't have a buzzer, unfortunately.
Oh. All right.
All right. Number one. I need something to keep track of.
Give me your beat.
Is there a penalty if you get something wrong?
No.
Oh. I was
all of this is just bragging rights and see who knows more.
Okay.
I mean, they know that I know more. They've heard him read.
That's also true.
Are y'all serious right now?
I said Phil.
You didn't know how to spell my name. You talking about I can't read.
I can't type. There we go.
Remember when the thing said Kwame and she's called him Comway?
Yeah.
That wasn't even phonetical.
Y'all put some respect on my education.
Kwame.
Look at it.
Y'all put some respect on my intelligence.
Kwame can go.
Kwame. No, it can't. It can't go any other way but Kwame.
I don't know what.
I mean, you all are going to put some respect on my education.
All right.
My intelligence.
Okay.
My smarts. All right,
go ahead. Number one.
1776.
What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens?
One responsibility that is only for United States citizens.
Is this a trick? Am I going to get kicked out the country when it's over? You didn't say your name. Look at you.
Terrell.
Well, you're the only.
He's making up an answer.
No. I was saying, repeat your question. And I'm gonna answer.
What is the one responsibility that is only for United States citizens?
Provide for the common defense, protect the general welfare, ensure domestic tranquility.
Ensure domestic tranquility. Yo, he's drunk, y'all.
For ourselves and our prosperity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution.
If you get it wrong, which you already have, TJ gets a chance to
steal
your point.
All right, can you repeat the question again?
Oh my God.
Man.
What is the one responsibility that is only for United States citizens?
I mean, I feel like we have several, but I'm going to say paying taxes.
I mean, that's easy. Don't say
that wasn't one of it.
Well, that's not an answer then.
But non-citizens don't pay taxes.
But listen, you can't say to pay taxes. You're like, yeah, I guess it works.
Well, that wasn't the one I was looking for. But
well, that means it's wrong. We're both wrong. Next.
No, I'm not. Look, he wants me to be wrong.
Is it one of the answers?
No, it's serve on a jury.
Oh yeah, duh.
But also, non-citizens don't pay taxes. Just to be clear, it wasn't on your paper, but I'm not wrong. That's all I'm saying.
You are wrong.
Fine. No one gets a point.
You gotta pay no taxes. Ask Wesley Snipes.
He just wants me to be wrong like him.
Okay,
Yeah,
this
Me too.
is a actual.
I was just quoting the fucking preamble.
Spell preamble.
Preamble. Let's go. I do this, son. Come on, second in the city.
Okay, you need
Number
one
two.
word. You need one word.
How many amendments does a constitution have?
DJ.
You're gonna answer? You're just gonna say.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I breathe? Can I take a
I'm
break?
about to destroy you, son. I'm about to destroy you this game. Let's go.
15.
What?
Wrong.
There's at least, come on, 24. Talk to
Wrong.
me. 19.
Wrong.
21.
27.
That's what I said. Things changed in the last 2 weeks. All right.
Wait.
I knew there was a 19.
Wait, the Bill of Rights.
I knew there was a
19,
19.
right?
10.
Bill of Rights. I thought Bill of Rights was
It's
the first
10 of
15
them.
amendments.
It's the first 10. Oh my God, I'm about to kill this dude. Son, let's go.
You were
Let's go.
still wrong. You gonna kill me, but you were wrong.
You were wrong the first one. And the second.
I was right on the first one. On
So
the
we're still
technicality.
0-0.
All right, well, we're about to be 1-0 to real.
All right. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United
Terrell.
States.
Mississippi.
Terrell.
That was
See?
Terrell's winning.
easy. You gave him the alley-oop. I got 2 hard-ass questions.
Bro, I answered both of them.
Have the chance. You have both
Yeah.
have the chance. Like I'm not going back and forth.
This guy.
I feel like I said my name first, but whatever.
He thought it was on. He thought it was on 3 amendments.
I can't account for poor hearing.
He thought the Second Amendment was the last amendment. He thought that was it. Just free speech and can carry it
So
on.
I said 15. How's second to the last one?
He thought they just
Damn,
picked,
what is it? Look.
he thought they just picked numbers 1, 2, and 15.
All right. Moving on. So it's 1-0.
He can't read, but he's making fun of my amendment count. That's fine.
I can read the
All right.
amendments.
During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States?
Terrell. It was Russia's race to space.
No,
That's not right.
that's not right.
Oh, okay, cool.
DJ.
Cuban Missile Crisis.
It was the proliferation of arms
This nigga
by
said-
Russia was the problem.
Silver Fox, these dumbasses.
I just want to say proliferation. Let y'all know I know some multisyllabic words.
Oh, excuse me.
Multi-syllabic.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Get out of
Hey,
here.
I use it in context. What's up?
You know, T.I. uses big words too.
And he's a sex trafficker. I want to cut that shit out.
It was communism.
That's what the same thing. Russia, communism.
You
That
said the
one
race
feels-
to
I almost-
space.
You know why? No, because they didn't want the communists to get there first. They didn't want Russia to get there first.
I
They
mean,
wanted to
that
beat them.
part of the Cold War was the space race. Part of it.
But yeah, but it was more so. But it says the main reason.
I'm sorry. I just like to get
I
to the
did
specifics.
But I just did. I was a very.
I
specific
apologize.
question.
Okay, he doesn't get a point because he was wrong.
Yeah.
So we should just go ahead and
Put me at 1.5 to 0.
No.
Okay.
It's still 1-0.
Right.
I still feel like paying taxes was a point, but that's fine.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Go ahead. I'm used to the deck being stacked against me. It's cool.
It's really gonna be
Shout out
stacked
to
on this.
America. Happy
It's
4th,
Okay.
y'all.
It's gonna be stacked high as hell.
When was the Constitution written?
DJ.
DJ.
Shit. I want to say 1776, but I know this is a trick question, so I'm gonna say. No, I'll go with 1776. It's fine.
That's wrong.
Yep. See, I told you. I knew that this was-
1775.
That's wrong.
4. I mean,
That's wrong.
1772.
Okay.
1780.
I'll give it
1780.
a little. Huh?
1780.
Close-ish.
Yeah, 79.
1982.
It's 79. If
So,
you see when it's written.
2001.
As July 4th,
In the 1700s.
1776, the United States declared its independence from Great Britain.
Yeah, they
Right.
sure did.
The Constitution was not written then. The Constitution was written in 1787.
Man, public
All
schools
right.
have failed.
I got
us.
some facts for y'all. Largest continent, Africa.
Hey, but they make it look smaller than it really is on the
Yeah,
globe.
I mean.
Hey, keep your third eye
Yeah,
open.
you know what I'm saying? I just know about my homeland. I don't know about this
The
American shit.
motherland. American trivia. What is this?
What is this? I
What
do
is
not
this?
know. I
Okay, we
cannot
got a
tell
couple
you.
more. So
I
cannot
far,
tell
we're
you
still
answers.
1-0.
Yeah, I really,
You got me.
I really didn't expect us to embarrass ourselves like this, but here we are.
Bro, it's 1
Okay.
0.
Life comes at you fast.
Yeah, we're not doing great.
Hey, no, it's 1 to a phantom
And
one.
I'm
'cause y'all
actually,
keep me out my phantom.
like, just to keep it easy for you guys, I'm skipping a few because I feel like you're not gonna get it right, even though you're not.
No, don't skip shit. Let's go.
No, it's
Don't play with me. I'm from the streets.
what territory did the United States buy from France?
DJ.
in
Oh, come
1803?
on. That's easy. That's an alley oop.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
That was an alley
We're
oop.
tied now.
That was a fucking alley oop.
I be knowing stuff. Almost said New Orleans.
Hey, do you know what river borders Louisiana territory?
That wasn't part of the
That's
question.
not the question.
I plead the fifth.
Give me 1.5 for the extra trivia.
1, 2, 3,
No,
4.
I didn't ask for extra trivia.
There's no bonus questions.
At all. Look at him cheating again.
I don't cheat.
All right.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't
You're making
trying.
us all look bad, just so you know.
You just never
By
got one
us,
right.
by us, I mean
Oh,
Black
thanks for
America.
finally getting on the scoreboard.
Next question, please.
Sure,
Rob.
white American had this.
Thanks for getting on the scoreboard.
Minor setback for major comeback.
101.
I'm just giving you a false sense of security.
Man, I ain't about
What?
to short on your statements.
Setting us back more and more years as the day goes on.
What did Susan B. Anthony do?
Oh, yeah.
DJ,
She was cool.
she got on a silver dollar. Boom, point.
Yeah, what'd she do,
What'd
though?
she do to get on a silver dollar?
Oh. You know, I don't be knowing about women's accomplishments.
Shall I? She was the first woman to do such an amazing job in what she was
He
doing.
doesn't know anything
And
about Susan B.
what Susan B. Anthony did was, see, a lot of people confuse her with Betsy Ross, who designed the flag.
Honestly, your beginning rambling was kind of on the right track.
Yeah. What Susan B. Anthony did was,
When he starts doing this, it's a lie.
for women,
Kind of puts his two fingers
stop
together
it.
like
Yes.
a godfather.
women should appreciate what Susan B. Anthony did. Because I don't know where women would be
Look at
today.
me telling you what women
I don't remember.
appreciate.
Time. I'm gonna call time.
Oh, sorry. I was getting to it.
I'm gonna call time because you're not gonna get to
I was
it.
getting to it.
She
She
fought
started
for
Planned
women's
Parenthood.
rights.
Oh.
That's what I just said.
No, you
Give me
didn't.
2 points.
No, you didn't. You went around. I was like, I told you. I gave you the hint.
He didn't say
Yo,
that.
audience.
Right.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it says like what women should appreciate.
Yo,
I was like,
yo,
you're not
audience.
close.
He started to mansplain things to y'all.
Your audience, when you hear it, you be like, yeah, Terrell just said that.
Ladies, you know what? Let me look directly. Ladies, I want to apologize. He is a male chauvinist.
I'm gonna
pig,
black this part out of the
and
video.
I just really don't. I just don't understand why he's acting this way.
I'm just
He
gonna
was
put,
raised by a woman. Got his name from a woman.
oh, shut up, Tupac. I'm gonna put a video of a
He's trying
rhino.
to silence me.
I'm gonna put a video of a rhino taking a shit while you talking.
Trying to step on feminism over here.
All right,
would
I
never.
got 2 more questions for you.
All right, go ahead.
Feminism isn't deep enough. I care about women way more than them.
Next question.
Question, please.
The
I'm gonna let him
idea, the idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words?
Terrell. We the people.
Yeah.
In order to form a more perfect union, establish justice
You
and
still only ahead
sure.
by 1 point.
Oh, that'd be 2 then.
You acting real comfortable over there. We still got 1 question.
Hey, you saw the Suns celebrating, and they just made it to the
All
finals.
right,
They ain't
last
won it yet.
question, and I think this is gonna be hard.
Suns in 4. Let's go.
He's drunk,
Not yet.
and I'm the one who did crack
So-
accident.
Rell's ahead 2-1. It's DJ. All right, last
I'm
question.
just giving him a false.
It's
sense
about
of
to be
security,
Reggie
that's
Miller.
all.
It's about to be 3-1.
Who did the United States fight in World War II?
DJ.
Terrell.
DJ.
Japan.
That's one of the Axis powers.
All of them.
I gotta name all of them.
All of them.
Oh,
He was wrong. It's my turn. He was wrong.
Wait, you said who? You didn't say name all the countries. All right. So,
What's all of them though?
all right. So Japan was Axis of
Okay.
evil.
No.
And-
That's it. It's the Axis. That's
No,
it.
because I wanted to specify too, because he got one of the right, so I'm gonna give him the
Okay.
other
So
chances.
I can say them all. All right.
Yeah.
So Japan. Hold up. I know this. Hold up.
Bro, it's
Hold
an
up,
easy
I'm
one.
joking, I'm
It's an
joking, I'm
easy
joking.
one, son.
Russia.
Smite. Come on, son.
We always beefing with Russia.
999.
Could be very
Germany.
Okay.
Italy.
Italy.
Hold on. I know some more.
I'm gonna
It's
give
only
credit for
3.
getting them all.
Oh, Japan. Oh, give my point.
I was pretty young when we get Italy, right?
It's cool. It's cool, but he still can't read.
Should that be 6 points?
Like that's an actual life skill.
Hey, I can read my score.
That's 3.
Y'all gonna try to. Hey, we gotta stop this narrative of me not being able to read. People going for real think I
I
can't
mean,
read.
is it a narrative if you really can't read?
Son, give me any book in here. Well, let's go.
Give me any book in here.
I do this. I ain't new to this. I do to this.
I'm not gonna
I know
look
it's true
around-
to
I'm
this.
not gonna look
My
around
little
and pretend
saying
like I
do
got
this.
books at my house. I don't.
Guess who does?
Anyways, that was a lot of
That's strictly for
fun.
show.
It don't matter. Them shits look impressive.
You see now, they're
Next
more
time,
educated.
let's do like reading trivia so I can win.
Bro, let's go.
Do
Are we done?
vocabulary meetings?
Oh no,
Is that
no,
it?
we should do. We should
Oh, no,
do
time
a
out.
spelling bee.
How do I get
A
on there?
spelling
Yeah,
bee.
he's actually really
Oh,
good
it-
at spelling.
I'm a really good speller.
Let's do a spelling bee.
Okay, guys,
Son, I
that's
was-
next
I got
time.
you.
We're gonna do
Second
a
in this.
spelling bee.
Spell phlebotomy.
Second, the city.
Spell
I will
phlebotomy.
pick out the words.
PHE.
Wrong.
No, it's not.
PHL.
PHL. I mean PHL. Oh, yeah.
He can't read.
Okay, I can spell.
Spell phlebotomy.
PHLEBOTOMY. Talk to me,
You
nice.
left out an O.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's BOTO.
That's what I said.
No, you didn't.
Go back to
Yeah,
the tape.
BOTMY. is what
No,
you
I
said.
didn't. I
We're gonna
said
save this for
bottle
the
me.
next time. So, listeners, we are gonna have a spelling bee
Let's
to
do
test
it.
if Taylor can
Hey,
read.
for all the marbles, loser leaves town.
Hey,
And there's a belt in here somewhere.
A, B.
Not like a belt you get whooped with, but like a championship belt.
Hey, check this out.
Why are you touching me?
Oh, hold on, son. Hold on.
I do not consent. Why are you touching me? Why he's still touching me? Hey. I'm being held against my will.
In a spelling B, you can't see me. Let's go, D.
We're ending the show right now. We're ending the show. Goodbye, guys.